Hello, I'm Jeremy, and welcome to another episode of Jeremy U's Music Reviews. I listen to music and you hear my thoughts. Here we are once again with a new series of albums to review. So let's begin.
Don't be sad for me. Hey, I'm a cartoon G. Hey, and my intent is to breathe.
Gorillaz is a band I've been meaning to get into for a while. Not only is the gimmick of a cartoon band really cool, but I've heard some of their stuff and I really like their sound. So I was excited for their new album, Cracker Island, to help me get into them fully. And Cracker Island's pretty solid. The title track is a fantastic opener with atmospheric production, great vocals from Tootie and Thundercat, and fantastic lyrics. Skinny Ape is an awesome song with soothing production, lovely vocals, and really good lyrics. Silent Running is a fantastic track with beautiful production, fantastic vocals from 2D and Adeli Omotayo. Tormenta is an okay track with decent production, solid vocals from 2D, decent vocals from Bad Bunny, and fine lyrics. The Tired Influencer is an absolute vibe with incredible production, fantastic vocals, and great lyrics. Oil is honestly incredible with its boppin' production, infectious vocals from 2D and Stevie Nicks, and fantastic lyrics. New Gold is honestly fantastic with its incredible production, great vocals from 2D, Booty Brown, and Kevin Parker, and great lyrics. And Possession Island is a solid closer with atmospheric production, beautiful vocals from 2D and Beck, and great lyrics to close the album out. Cracker Island is a pretty cool album. The production is incredible. Damon Albarn does a great job as 2D. The features are great, and the lyrics are really interesting. If you're a Gorillaz fan or like psychedelic music, definitely give Cracker Island a listen. Not bad, Gorillaz. Keep being cool. Masterpiece that was Vinyl Days, I was hyped to see what Logic could deliver with his new album, College Park. So did Logic pull through? Heck yes he did. Cruising Through the Universe is a fantastic opening track with lush production, fantastic vocals from Logic, RZA, and Big Benbow, and solid lyrics. High Life is a straight vibe with amazing production, awesome rapping from Logic, fantastic lyrics, and an awesome Clerks-themed music video. Take notes to baby. This is called referencing a good comedy in your music video. Lightsabers absolutely slaps with its awesome production, fantastic rapping from Logic, solid vocals from C. Castro, and nice lyrics. Wake Up is a banger with great production, awesome rapping from Logic, a phenomenal outro from Lucy Rose, and cool lyrics. Clone Wars 3 is a vibe with soothing production, cool vocals from Logic, and great lyrics. Come On Down is an absolute banger with incredible production, awesome vocals from Logic, infectious as hell vocals from Jordan Harris, and great lyrics. Incipio has fantastic production, great vocals, and cool lyrics. Paradise 2 has snazzy production, smooth vocals from Logic, nice vocals from Norah Jones, and solid lyrics. Self-Medication has awesome production, great vocals from Logic and Redman, an incredible bridge from Seth MacFarlane, of all people, and solid lyrics. Playwright is a cool vibe with great production, cool Logic vocals, nice Andy Hull vocals, and great lyrics. 38.9, and that's not the full title, but I'm not saying the full title because it's too long, is a fantastic song with cool production, fantastic vocals from Logic, C. Castro, and Big Lenbo, and awesome lyrics. AO has jazzy production, cool vocals from Logic, Bun B, and Lil Kiki, and great lyrics. Shimmy is atmospheric as hell, with vibey production, great vocals from Logic, and Joey Bad A-Word, and solid lyrics. And Lightyear is a perfect closer, with beautiful production, great vocals from Logic, and fantastic lyrics to close the album out. College Park is friggin' awesome. The production is beautiful. Logic is phenomenal. The features, while not as good as the ones on vinyl days, are still effective, and the lyrics are awesome. No Pressure would have been a good send-off album, but I am so glad that Logic didn't end up retiring, because his post-retirement stuff has been great. I don't know what's next for Bobby Boy, but whatever he's doing, I hope he's alright. Great album. Check it out.
No, it gets better, even in the rain. You gotta keep your head up. I let her tell it, she said she fed up. I'm like, whatever, when she mad, the sex better. I put the diamond on your fist, Rockefeller.
I absolutely love Don Toliver. I found out about DT from his collab with Internet Money, Gunna, and Nav, Lemonade, and I have really grown an appreciation for the dude. Toliver has one of the most calming and soothing voices I've ever heard, and has a really relaxing charisma, as well as 2 solid albums in the form of Heaven or Hell and Life of a Dawn. And now we have Toliver's 3rd album, Lovesick. How is it? It's a bit of a mixed bag. Lovesickness is a decent opener with smooth production, solid vocals from Toliver, and okay lyrics. For Me is my favorite song on the album, with its infectious production, awesome vocals from Toliver, solid lyrics, and beautiful vocals from Caliucci's. Time Heals All has incredibly bland production, a lackluster performance from Don, and okay lyrics. If I Had is a mess with confusing production, vocals from Don that are either way too echoey or have this weird falsetto that sounds absolutely horrible, and lyrics that are just fine, although Charlie Wilson's guest verse is decent. Leathercoat is a straight vibe, with incredible production, infectious vocals from Don, and solid lyrics. Leave the Club is a mixed bag, as while the production isn't horrible, it's nothing special. Don continues to do this weird falsetto, but when he's out of the falsetto, Don sounds fine. The lyrics aren't great, but they aren't terrible, and while Gorillaz' verse is unbearably awful and pointless, both because it comes way too late to make an impact and because it's Gorilla, Lil Durk's verse is actually not too bad. Honeymoon has this really cool spacey production that I really dig, an enthusiastic performance from Don, and really good lyrics. Do It Right is a friggin' bop, with awesome production, snazzy vocals from Don, and cool lyrics. Let Her Go is insanely boring, with this obnoxious thudding production, Don's weird falsetto at its most painful sounding, but otherwise his performance is just okay. Vocals from James Blake that aren't too bad, but at the same time aren't really anything special, and lyrics that are just whatever. Private Landing is a decent song with solid production, fine vocals from Toliver, Future, and Justin Bieber, and lyrics that once again are just fine. And Encouragement is a decent closer with decently atmospheric production, fine vocals from Toliver, and okay lyrics to close out the project. Like Heroes and Villains, which coincidentally had some features from Don Toliver, Lovesick is an album that leaves me feeling very conflicted. On the one hand, there are some legit good moments in here that demonstrate Don's penchant for vibey awesomeness. But on the other hand, there are moments where the production becomes too low-key to be engaging, and moments where Toliver either phones in his performance or puts on this weird falsetto that just does not work at all. Not to mention how the features pretty much carry all the songs they're on, with the exceptions of Caliucci's on For Me, because both her and Don Toliver do a good job, and Glorilla on Leave the Club, because she just sucks. As for the lyrics, I don't mind that they're not that memorable, as most people don't listen to Don Toliver songs for the lyrics. But when every song is about Don Toliver being in love with someone, it just gets really old. I want to like this album, not just because it's made by someone I like, but because there are some legit good moments on here. But overall, Lovesick is too muddled and frustrating for me to fully vibe with. If you're already into Don Toliver, or you want some decent vibes/study music, give Lovesick a listen. Otherwise, stick with Toliver's older stuff. Not bad, but should have been better.
I'm never gonna not dance again. I'm never gonna not dance again. Oh, I just wanna
is okay. Her catalog is pretty even, with some good songs like So What and Get the Party Started, and some bad songs like Raise Your Glass and Just Like Fire. So when it came to her new album, TRUSTFALL, it was pretty even odds whether it would turn out good, meh, or garbage. And it's honestly just okay. When I Get There is a great opener with beautiful production, heartfelt and passionate vocals from Pink, and sweet lyrics. Never Gonna Not Dance Again is an absolute bop with infectious production, snazzy vocals, and awkward but charming lyrics. The title track is a decent bop with infectious and atmospheric production, fantastic vocals, and solid lyrics. Long Way to Go is a decent ballad with soft and sweet production, great vocals from Pink and Wesley Schultz of the Lumineers, and solid lyrics. Turbulence is a solid tune with interesting production, passionate vocals from Pink, and decent lyrics. Kids in Love is a decent ditty with fine production, elegant vocals from Pink and First Aid Kit, and fine lyrics. Hate Me is solid production, infectious vocals, and enjoyable lyrics. Our Song is a decent ballad with atmospheric production, fine vocals, and good lyrics. Runaway is a catchy bop with fun production, great vocals from Pink, and solid lyrics. Lost Cause is a solid track with great production, fine vocals, and good lyrics. And Just Say I'm Sorry is an effective closer with lovely production, great vocals from Pink, amazing vocals from Chris Stapleton, and awesome lyrics to close the album out. Similar to how Vices and Virtues by Panic at the Disco is one of the most 5 out of 10 albums I've ever heard, TRUSTFALL is one of the most 6 out of 10 albums I've ever heard. The production is fine. Pink sounds great. The features are solid, especially Chris Stapleton. And the lyrics are competent. But the problem with TRUSTFALL is that it's just good. It's just a standard good album with very few standout moments, and it doesn't really give me a lot to talk about. Like, as flawed as Lovesick was, there were at least some songs that stood out to me, but, like, very little about this album does. As for whether you should listen to it, just do what you want. You can listen to it if you want, but if you don't want to, then don't. TRUSTFALL is just that okay. Competent job, Pink. You certainly made an album.
I fell in love with her moonwalk, dancing in the kitchen in her tube socks. I should've saw the signs, but refused, dog. How am I supposed to ever move on?
I love Macklemore. Even though Gemini was kind of a mess, Macklemore just has such an incredibly likable charm and enjoyable corniness to him, and has made numerous awesome songs, like Thrift Shop, Downtown, Can't Hold Us, and Corner Store. And he also had a good guest verse on Arrows by Fences. So I was excited to see the return of the Mac in the form of his new album, Ben. And my excitement was warranted because this thing is freaking awesome. Chant is an absolutely fantastic opening track with beautiful production, awesome rapping from Macklemore, poignant lyrics, and a phenomenal hook from Tones and I. 1984 is an absolutely infectious bop with phenomenal production, fantastic vocals from Mac, and great lyrics. Heroes is a straight bop with infectious and relaxing production from DJ Premier, awesome rapping from Macklemore, and fun lyrics. Maniac is just an incredible song with fantastic production and infectious as hell hook from Windsor, a charismatic and fun Macklemore performance, and really enjoyable lyrics. I Know is a solid vibe with great production, good vocals from Macklemore and Charlie on a Friday, and great lyrics. No Bad Days is a straight bop with infectious production, awesome vocals from Macklemore and Colette, and fun lyrics. Lost/Sun Comes Up is an incredible song with beautiful production, awesome vocals from Macklemore and Jackson Lee Morgan, and fantastic lyrics. Day You Die is a solid tune with great production, fantastic vocals from Macklemore and Sarah Barthel, and fantastic lyrics. Faithful is a decent tune with solid production, great vocals from Mac, a solid verse from Eneli Chapa, and good lyrics. And Taillights is a great closer with beautiful production, phenomenal vocals from Murray, great rapping from Macklemore, and fantastic lyrics to close the album out. Ben is an absolutely fantastic comeback for Macklemore. The production is absolutely incredible. Mac sounds great, the features are all really freaking good, and the lyrics have that unique Macklemore charm. I highly recommend checking out this album, as it's an incredibly fun, unique, and enjoyably silly album from an awesome rapper. Great work, Macklemore. Glad to have you back. I've been wanting to talk about Mazie for a while. I found out about her from her song Dum Dum, and after checking out her 2021 mixtape, The Rainbow Cassette, I started to become a fan, as Mazie had a unique and interesting style of indie pop that I really gravitated to. And now we have her debut album, Blotter Baby. And my god, is it great. It's Not Me, It's You is a beautiful song with incredible production, fantastic vocals from Mazie, and awesome lyrics. Give Up straight up slaps with its infectious production, great vocals from Mazie, and awesome lyrics. Dum Dum is friggin' iconic with its infectious production, great vocals from Mazie, and awesome lyrics. Although I really don't hear the Mr. Sandman similarities. Menace is a bop with fantastic production, enjoyably crazy vocals, and great lyrics. Somebody to Lose is insanely soothing, with great production, beautiful vocals from Mazie, and fantastic lyrics. Another Life is an insanely creative and immersive vibe, with enjoyably relaxing production, awesome vocals from Mazie, and really well-written lyrics. Girls Just Wanna Have Sex has incredible production, enjoyably energetic vocals, and great lyrics. All I Ever Wanted Was You has incredibly beautiful production, relaxing vocals from Mazie, and great lyrics. Are You Feeling It Now is an incredibly spacey and cool bop, with infectious and relaxing production, phenomenal vocals from Mazie, and great lyrics. And As It Was Before Is How It Ends is an incredible closer, with soothing and relaxing production, great vocals from Mazie, and really good lyrics to close the album out. Blotter Baby is an incredible debut. The production is enjoyably psychedelic, Mazie sounds incredible, and the lyrics are really interesting. If you like psychedelic Remy Wolf-esque indie pop, or are looking for something new to listen to, definitely give Blotter Baby a listen. Great job, Mazie. Keep it up.
On some level, are we all a single entity? Swirling in the ball of universal energy. What the heck I wanna dwell on my stupid stuff? I get stuck and it just come undone mentally.
I like Watsky. The dude is a solid rapper with some legit cool wordplay, charisma, and laid-back coolness. As for his new album Intention, pretty solid. The Plan Is a Mess is a great opening track with fantastic production, beautiful vocals from Watsky, and lyrics that open up the album fantastically. Paper Nihilist straight up slaps with really cool production, awesome vocals from Watsky, clever lyrics, and a fantastic flow. What's the Move is a great tune with infectious production, awesome vocals from Watsky and T-Pain, and great lyrics. Aw, S-Word is a fantastic song with incredibly relaxing production, awesome vocals from Watsky, Gifted Gab, and Hollis, and absolutely clever lyrics. Rollin' is an absolute bop with incredible production, amazing vocals from Watsky and Camilo Reggio, and fantastic lyrics. So Famous is a straight bop with fantastic production, great vocals from Watsky and Garth, and really clever lyrics. And .XXX is a solid closer with cool production, smooth vocals from Watsky, and good lyrics to close the album out. While far from my favorite Watsky album, Intention is still a solid LP with great production, fantastic rapping from Watsky, really good features that enhance the songs that they're on, and clever lyrics. If you haven't listened to Watsky, I definitely recommend checking him out, as he has some real gems in his catalog. Fantastic job as always, Watsky. Keep being cool.
Welcome to my island. See the palm trees wave in the wind. Welcome to my island. Hope you like me. You ain't leaving.
I found out about Caroline Polachek from her feature on Charlie XCX's New Shapes. And since New Shapes was my favorite song from Crash, I was interested in checking out more of her stuff. As such, I listened to her new album, Desire I Want to Turn Into You. And wow, this is really good. Welcome to My Island is a solid tune with great production, soft vocals, and cool lyrics. Bunny is a Rider is a straight bop with groovy production, slick vocals from Polachek, and great lyrics. Crude Drawing of an Angel has atmospheric production, soothing vocals, and cool lyrics. Pretty Impossible has incredibly infectious production, great vocals, and solid lyrics. Fly to You has soothing production, elegant vocals from Caroline and Grimes, great lyrics, and an awesome outro from Dido. Sunset is a cool track with awesome production, fantastic vocals, and great lyrics. Hope Drunk Ever Asking is a cool tune with atmospheric production, great vocals, and solid lyrics. I Believe is a cool bop with great production, lovely vocals, and solid lyrics. Butterfly Net is a cool track with soothing production, fantastic vocals, and awesome lyrics. And Billions is a really cool closing track with unique production, beautiful vocals from Polachek, and great lyrics to close the album out. While far from an amazing album, Desire I Want to Turn Into You is a really solid LP that really makes me want to delve more into Caroline Polachek's music. The production is really unique, Polachek sounds fantastic, Grimes and Dido do well on Fly to You, and the lyrics are really unique. If you like psychedelic and experimental music, enjoy new shapes as much as I do, or want something new, give this album a listen. Not bad, Polachek. You've earned a new fan.
Look at me wrong, I throw a handy bottle at your head. I heard you the plug, I pistol whip you for a pint of red. I got ice sitting on my neck. And my great grandma is addicted to them Percocets.
Lil Pump is one of the most mindless artists I've ever heard. But that works both to his benefit and gives him a disadvantage. While Pump can make some fun and charismatic bops like Be Like Me and Eskeet It, he can also make boring disasters like Gucci Gang and Mona Lisa. Also, whatever the hell Hat is. Like seriously, if you haven't, look up Hat. It's like one of the most WTF songs Lil Pump has made. But after months and months, Lil Pump has released the sequel to his self-titled debut, Lil Pump 2. And even by Lil Pump standards, this thing is underwhelming. Tesla is an okay opener with a fine but unmemorable beat, serviceable vocals from Pump and Smoke Perp, and lyrics that exist. Mosh Pit is by far the best song on the album, with production that goes insanely hard, vocals from Pump that are insanely charismatic and fun, and lyrics that are enjoyably goofy and crazy. Gino is production that tries to be atmospheric but fails miserably. Bland Pump vocals, boring lyrics, and a Ty Dolla $ign verse that carries the entire song on its back. Pull Up is an obnoxious mess with cluttered production, annoying vocals, and forgettable lyrics. I Don't Mind is friggin' garbage with forgettable production, bland Pump vocals, and lyrics, and NBA Youngboy being his bland and uncreative self. Pump Rock X Heavy Metal is just... what even is this? Walk is fine, with decent pianos, a bouncy enough beat, okay Pump vocals, and lyrics that are certainly lyrics. No Hook is easily the best non-mosh pit song on the album, with solid production, decent vocals from Pump and Smoke Perp, and okay lyrics. All of a Sudden has decent production, fine Pump vocals, and okay lyrics. And Swipe is a closer that just kind of exists, with alright but not great production, vocals from Pump and G4 Boys that are alright, and lyrics that are just kinda there. Lil Pump 2 is an incredibly unfulfilling and bland record. True, a Lil Pump album was never going to have rich artistry, but Lil Pump was always capable of dropping a fun, mindless banger every once in a while. Whereas Lil Pump 2 is just a nothing album with production that, aside from Mosh Pit and No Hook, is either just okay or ungodly boring. Lil Pump phoning it in on almost every song, features that do the absolute bare minimum, and lyrics that aren't even dumb enough to be mindless. Honestly, just skip this one. If you're a Lil Pump fan, just listen to Mosh Pit and maybe No Hook if you want, and avoid the rest. But if you hate Lil Pump, stay away. This thing will be a chore. Bland mediocrity all around. Unlike...
You'll never really know, no, anything about me. You'll never really know, no, anything about me.
100 gecs is freaking awesome. I found out about them from their song Money Machine, and I've been a huge fan ever since. I absolutely adore their chaotic, unique, and enjoyably insane music style. And after months and months of waiting, we finally have their sophomore album, 10,000 gecs. Is it enough gecs to make a good album? Heck yes it is. This thing is amazing. Dumbest Girl Alive is an amazing opening track with that awesome THX opening, phenomenal production, fantastic vocals from Gorillaz, and infectious lyrics. Frog on the Floor is uniquely bizarre, with cool production, fantastic vocals from Laura and Dylan Brady, and crazy lyrics. The Most Wanted Person in the United States is an awesome banger, with amazing production, phenomenal vocals, and great lyrics. Doritos and Fritos, despite being the weakest track on the album, is still a solid bop, with incredible production, fun vocals, and cool lyrics. Plus, I can always appreciate a good MF Doom reference. I Got My Tooth Removed just absolutely slaps, with its amazing production, awesome vocals, and cool lyrics. Hollywood Baby is an absolute bop, with incredible production, phenomenal vocals, and A+ lyrics. $1 Million is just absolutely beautiful chaos, and the lead single, Me, 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 is a perfect closer, with infectious production, great vocals from Lauren and Dylan, and awesome lyrics to close us out. Bottom line, I adore this album. 10,000 gecs is my current pick for best album of 2023. The production is god tier. Lauren and Dylan both sound fantastic, and the lyrics are classic 100 gecs awesomeness. Every single inch of 10,000 gecs is pure awesomeness, taking the infectious and unique energy of Lauren and Dylan's 2019 debut, and simultaneously updating it for the 2020s, and still keeping the unique energy and experimentation that makes them so amazing. Like Worldwide Pop, Let's Start Here, and The Forever Story, this is an album you need to listen to the second you stop watching this video. It's such a beautiful, experimental, awesome piece of beauty. It may have taken us a long time to get this, but my god was it worth it. Great job, 100 gecs.
Oh, that life. That life.
While I don't have a lot of experience with Unknown Mortal Orchestra, I heard 2 of their new singles, Layla and That Life, and really vibed with them. So I thought it would be cool to check out their new album, V. How is it? Really good. The Garden is a really nice opening track with cool production, awesome vocals from frontman Ruben Nielsen, and great lyrics. I Killed Captain Cook is a soothing vibe with nice production, fantastic vocals, and cool lyrics. That Life is a straight bop with infectious production, laid-back vocals, and really cool lyrics. Guilty Pleasures is a solid tune with infectious production, solid vocals, and great lyrics. Layla is a lovely vibe with nice production, soothing vocals, and cool lyrics. Meshuggah has toe-tapping production, nice vocals from Nielsen, and solid lyrics. Nadja has very soothing, lo-fi-like production, comforting vocals, and great lyrics. Weekend Run has phenomenal production, awesome vocals, and really cool lyrics. The Beach is an absolutely boppy groove with fantastic production, awesome vocals, and fun lyrics. In the Rear View is a nice vibe with soothing production, great vocals, and solid lyrics. And Drag is a fantastic instrumental track that does a great job closing us out. V is an absolutely awesome vibe and a great introduction to Unknown Mortal Orchestra. The production is like a mix between the soothing atmosphere of Watch My Moves by Kurt Vile and the crazy psychedelia of Time Skiffs by Animal Collective. Ruben Nielsen sounds fantastic on every track, and the lyrics are really unique and creative. If you're into relaxing music or want something new, give V a chance. Great job, Umo. Can't wait to listen to more of your stuff.
I need something you prove. Something stronger than I'm used to. Yeah, I've been pulling 92 on and feel like nothing's gonna cut it. That's the hard truth.
The 2020s have been a really weird string of years for Morgan Wallen. This dude has had one of the biggest roller coaster careers of all time, starting out relatively unknown, then becoming pretty respected, and then that respect went down the toilet when he said the N-word in 2021. And now we have another album from Wallen, One Thing at a Time. And it's fine. Born with a Beer in My Hand is a fine opener with decently atmospheric production, Solid vocals from Morgan and fine lyrics. Neon Star Country Lullaby is easily my favorite track on the album, with its soothing atmosphere, groovy melody, nice vocals from Morgan and fine lyrics. You Proof is a guilty pleasure with absolutely goofy production and over-the-top Morgan performance and lyrics that are just ridiculous. 180 Lifestyle is just friggin' bizarre, with its odd interpolation of Lifestyle by Rich Gang that still manages to be better than that boring sludge of a song. Morgan sounding really unsure of how he wants to take this song, and awkward as hell lyrics. Man Made a Bar is a solid song with lovely production, great vocals from Wallen, awesome vocals from Eric Church, and cool lyrics. Don't Think Jesus is with fine production, serviceable vocals, and whatever lyrics. 98 Braves is a solid track with enjoyable production, fine vocals, and alright lyrics. I Wrote the Book has fine production and decent vocals, but very corny and terrible lyrics. Tennessee Fan is a really good song with great production, solid vocals, and great lyrics. Plus, it gave us the equally good, if not better, Megan Maroney song Tennessee Orange, so that's another point in its favor. In the Bible is a fine song with nice production, good vocals from Morgan and Hardy, and great lyrics, although it is kind of hard to tell Hardy and Morgan apart on this song. Like, for some reason, they sound almost the exact same on this song. I really don't know why. Days That End in Y, despite its stupid title, is still a really solid song with great production, cool vocals from Morgan, and fantastic lyrics. Last Night is an okay song with fine production, a decent melody, good vocals, and alright lyrics. Thought You Should Know is a really enjoyable track with atmospheric production, great vocals from Morgan, and emotional lyrics. And Dying Man is a decent closer with atmospheric production, solid vocals from Morgan, and poignant and unique lyrics to close us out. Simply put, One Thing at a Time is a mess. It's a bloated, awkward, misshapen LP that doesn't really give you anything you wouldn't expect from Morgan Wallen. But at the same time, it does have some alright aspects that help balance the project out. The production is genuinely nice when it doesn't sound unbelievably goofy. Morgan has some genuinely nice performances on here. The features are genuinely great, and while there are some awkward and stupid lyrics, there are also some genuinely emotional and poignant lyrics that prove Wallen's strength as a storyteller. If you like Morgan Wallen, definitely listen to this album. But if not, or if you're put off by the length, just listen to Neon Star, Man Made a Bar, Tennessee Fan, Dying Man, and Days That End in Y, and also You Proof and 180 Lifestyle if you want something to laugh at. Not a great project, but a perfectly solid one. Not bad, Wallen. And before we end things, here are some more albums you guys should listen to.
Standing right here, but I am just a shadow. It's clear, you never notice me. You never notice me.
Never gonna stop with the cops, I run till I'm out of oxygen. Lots of fun when I get jostling, shocking them with a way I can jump right over the fence and drop it. By the top, I pop in like a chopper gun, but I unpocket my Glock and then cock it once no I cannot succumb.
How did it get started? That's a long train of thought. Many different frames of mind who have played in the musical.
Insecurities, fuck on my need cash. Rob, use, push, crack, push your wig back.
It'll be okay, I think that needs to be established. For all of us that are easily distracted, impatiently waiting for that American dream, staring at the cracked screen of my anti-fax machine.
I got some rust on my Chevy, but it's ready to roll. I got a rhinestone sky and a song in my soul.
Your love is like a building drifting up towards the sky, and I just wanna climb your tower, see you just like appetite.
Picture perfect when you pose like so. Your makeup look good by your feet, and your hair and your nails them do. Me can see that the birthday glow. So go on body now your worst way now.
pain for young Jermaine, still underrated, but far from underpaid. And though some problems did fade, the hunger stayed. These stomach rumbles could humble thunder.
As always, if any of these albums interested you, give them a listen. And that's it. Comment below your thoughts on these albums and any albums you listened to this month. And as always, this is Jeremy ending our broadcast day. See ya.